Here's Thompson. Off to Thompson. Had a big first quarter the other night, the loss against Phoenix. Wiggins with 3 to shoot. Will pull and hit. Oh, nifty. Curry shuffles it to the corner. Thompson. Nice setup from Steph Curry. He wasn't happy with the audio stylings in Phoenix. What did you think?
Well, I just typically like to compare it to other places in the league.
Wembanyama from...
For Victor, it's things like helping him work on his rocker stuff, like Kobe and Michael Jordan. Get into that triple threat so that his height can't be used against him, guys.
How to be low. I worked a ton with Chip England. That's really where I shot 40% for the first time in my career. And you just spent a lot of time focusing on the type of shots that you would get.
Coming in and doing, right?
Every single day. And when you play for different coaches and you start to think about what you would do, that is something that I would do if I ever coach, which I never will.
Also, you can see the scores on the bottom line from the in-season tournament action tonight as Thompson connects. This 10-game losing streak for San Antonio, third longest of the Greg Popovich era. Here's Curry again.
When you're going to new cities and you're seeing these guys for the first time in different arenas, it's just basketball, and it's like that is the mentality. And once Greg Popovich gets an answer, as you see the...
Out there with Vassell, Wembanyama, Bassie, and Doug McDermott. Here's Jones, catch fire, and hit from 3. The shooting struggles of Thompson and Wiggins. Paul also has struggled uncharacteristically with his shot at the start of the season. Vassell, what a 9 points now for Devin Vassell. Thompson over Wembanyama for 3.
Close enough.
Well, Pop talked about Wembanyama learning the league. Yeah, I think you need to know that Klay Thompson stands still.
Curry turns it over. Here's Wembanyama. Wembanyama behind the back. Gets denied by Payton.
Forcing them into a tough spot, getting them late into the clock, forcing quicker shots that they're ready for. That was all Gary Payton II.
Whoa! Wemby. Curry had a couple of threes in the first quarter. He hit at least 3 threes each of his first 13 games that ended shaken out on the final night of group play.
You guys can come to LA and do it.
Wiggins. Thompson at 3. That is... In the corner, Sohan knocks into 3. Sohan kicks it out, 7 to shoot. Vassell from the corner, he got it. Firing away from 3s, 0 for 4 from 3-point range, 1 of 8 from the floor. Curry's teardrop, gorgeous. Curry and Saric both with 12 to lead the way for Golden State. Here's Wiggins, the spin and the denial.
A rookie, and you're going to see some struggles sometimes night to night offensively, but that length is always going to be there.
Yo, testing my skills on PrizePicks this basketball season is the most exciting way to play daily fantasy sports. If you have the skills, you can turn $10 into $250 or more with just a few taps. PrizePicks is made simple to play. I can make my picks and submit my entry in less than 60 seconds. And PrizePicks is available in over 30 states, including New York, DC, and California. This Sunday, I selected Anthony Davis, D'Lo, Jeremiah Grant, and Cam Reddish as my picks and points for the day, and ended up hitting. I made my returns tenfold in a night. I was going crazy at the crib. My girl was mad until I showed her what I just made. Go to PrizePicks and use code CCBN for a first deposit match up to $100. Again, go to PrizePicks and use code CCBN for a first deposit match up to $100.
Trying to explain to them.
As a shooter, I disagree. I think it should have been a foul.
As a defender, I agree.
Off to Sohan. Thought about the 3, didn't take it. Now Johnson will fire. And hit from 3. Keldon Johnson, guard, averages over 6 a game. Wiggins will pull and knock it down.
Stats you have, of all the stats you have, the fact that you don't have that, JJ, I'm a little disappointed.
Well, we're going to get that from Stats and Info. Wemby spins and finishes.
I don't want him hitting the floor because guys are running through his chest. That's what I'm trying to avoid.
Wembanyama. Wow.
It's flashes of brilliance on the offensive end that you see. We haven't yet seen a consistent stretch.
As offensively has kind of wanted him to get some consistent run without them directing him too much as Curry connects again off the dribble. People just love their memorabilia, JJ. Here's Saric. He got it. Lee Collins lost it. Paul has it. Finds Curry. Catch. Fire. You got it. Rebound Paul. Pushing back the other way for Golden State. Kuminga to the corner. Curry connects. Back in the 92-93 season to do that. Oh, Payne, wide open. That is his fourth. Backdoor, McDermott squeezes it to the corner. Hodgman was on the line, but Jetty. Charge. Finds Kuminga. Great movement here. Curry to Payne. Payne up under it. Signed a 5-year, $135 million extension this offseason. Charge, lost it. Here's McDermott. Running with Osman, and Osman lays it in. Jones can't finish. Here's Saric. He's had a big night. Saric flags it down to the corner. Paul.
Typically, it's older players that understand how to play with Clay and Steph and give them open shots.
Thompson, great get ahead. Kuminga to the rack.
Talk about the three-point attempts rising across the league. There were certain pundits back in 2015 that said the Warriors.
Chris Paul sees parted. Kuminga starts inside and finishes. Boy, Podziemski is always in the mix on the glass. Here's Sohan. Gets free, lays it in on a nice delivery. Fifth time this season, they've topped 30. McDermott, long two. He is good from the corner, and Steve Kerr will take a timeout.
As the Warriors already have the loss to Minnesota, the best they could do would be 3-1, but they want a gaudy point differential. Wembanyama was waiting to spike that if Steph went up. Curry three, score! So you decide against challenging.
The awareness off the ball when you end up on Steph Curry.
Sell with an authoritative dunk. Curry is tied his season high with 7 made threes as Johnson comes up with a steal. Finds Wembanyama, who forces it down. 21 points for Victor Wembanyama. Johnson in trouble. Gets it out to Osman. Osman a three. No. Wembanyama's tip no good. Johnson's tip is good, plus the foul. Into Sohan. Spurs down 3. Wembanyama. Off to Osman. They need it. They have it. Wembanyama gives it up. Johnson hoists. And that will do it. The Warriors survive a late scare from the Spurs. 118, 112 to 5.